Hi, my name is Deurloo with Frog Creek Partners, and today I'm going to show you how to put together a Mundus bag to be used inside of a gutter bin, stormwater filtration system. So here I've got a 13-inch TDS bag. In my left hand has an orange handle, so I know it's 13-inch. In my right hand is a 9-inch VTF, vacuum truck friendly. I know it's 9-inch because it has a yellow handle. So first we're going to start with the TDS bag. And the hoop I'll just set back here for a moment. So this is how it comes shipped to you. Within this bag we have the label, first of all. It says obviously Frog Creek Partners, but up here you can write in your installation date. You can use a ballpoint pen or a Sharpie and write here your own customer notes. So if it's in catch basin number 7 or whatever, we write the install date and where it's located. And then on the back here, you flip it over, you have a QR code that you can scan with your phone that will take you straight to our website. I got the model number and then the product code. That, if you want to reorder the bag for your gutter bin, you just give us that number and we can send it right back. So this is Mundus bag, trash, debris, and sediment, 13-inch, is inspected by BRD. So I'm going to show you how to put this thing together. It comes rolled up like that. This is the Mundus strap. You just undo this, okay? And then the Mundus bag is rolled out. This is, like I said, 13-inch. Now, what you do is that orange part of that Mundus strap, it's all hook and loop, but you put your left thumb through there, and the orange is facing towards the bag. And so then you find out how deep you want your bag. I want this all the way down the bottom. You always leave at least 6 inches, if not 8 or 9 inches at the bottom of the bag, just so it allows it to expand. So I'm going to bunch up the fabric. On this TDS, it's a little bit easier. And then I'm going to hold the Mundus strap right there. And then I pull it over, nice and tight. Okay, as soon as I go one around, then I can really tweak on it and get tight there and wrap all the way around. And so that hook, or that loop part of the Velcro, should roll over on top of the hook part of the Velcro. So you still have a part you can open and close right there. That's going to be very firm. Just like a girl's ponytail, you can pull that. So that strap is in there firmly. Now I'm going to take the Mundus hoop. You notice this thing has a slight bend to it. That's a 10 or 11 degree bend right there. I'm going to align that. The V is going to be up. I'm going to align that with the handle. So on the other side of that is the handle right there, okay? And so you take it all the way around, and then I turn 180 degrees. There's that V bend again, and then this handle should align with it right there, okay? So now it's got the bucket handle type because this is a TDS. I can grab the backflow preventer. There's a little button adjuster. I'm going to close out a little bit so the bag closes in. This backflow preventer will allow trash to go in. It will open up and accept that trash and close up around to keep the floatables in there. Now when I insert this into the gutter bin, I know that the handles are aligned with the bend, and I can drop this in here, and the handles are going to align with the bend in the receiver. See the bend in the receiver right there? This is called the receiver. That bend is going to correspond right there and sit right in there just like that, and you can wind the hoop around that. So now let me show you the 9-inch VTF. So I got the 9-inch hoop, which also has a slight bend in it. I'm going to set that aside for a moment. This is the VTF bag. I'm going to undo the Mundus strap. And I'm just going to put that in my left hand again. The orange is going to face away from me, the color. Just keep it right there. Still has the tag so I can write information in there. Now this material is quite a bit more rigid. It's going to last a couple years in the storm drain. But how you put this together is you fold it, kind of flatten it out. You fold it again, fold it twice, and then I fold it 3 times. And if you can get 4, great. But you really tighten those things up nice and tight together. I'm a good about 12 inches away from the bottom. That orange is still facing away from me. And then so I'm going to wrap around. And then once I'm gone around once, it's like that. I can do this with gloves on too, just today with the filming, it's just without. But you'll see this is the hook part of the Mundus strap. Or this is the hook, this is the loop. And so I'm just going to keep going around till that loop is fully engaged with that. And then just like a ponytail, just pull that back and just kind of rest it right in place. And then it's going to just sit right there. And then that bag will balloon out like a big black sausage soon. I'm going to take the bee, it's facing up. I pull both handles through. This is a vacuum truck friendly, so it has 2 handles. So for reasons so the vacuum truck doesn't get hung up. Anyhow, so the handles again, there's a notch right there. You align that with the hook or with the bend. Again, up over here, you just pull that over. Boom, that's ready to go. So then I can pull this backflow preventer again. Tighten that up, so it's good. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just step on the tail a little bit, and you can pull on that, and I'll just kind of nestle that thing into the receiver. And now you can drop that thing in. One thing with this Munda strap is I can move it up here too. So I have a very shallow bag. If you have a really shallow catch basin, this bag can actually sit in there like that and still gather trash the whole way, as opposed to if you have a steel container, they're very rigid, but the Mundus bag can sit at a 90-degree angle. You just don't want this tail blocking your outlet pipe. You don't want, if your outlet pipe is heading up over to this direction, make sure that you can have the tail protruding there just a little bit, but you don't want any of this pollutant side where it's going to get full of pollution to block your outlet pipe, otherwise you might have problems with flooding. Other than that, it's pretty simple. Thank you.